I think could be improved. I'm going to do it slowly. So this is very nice. You roll it. Now this is decaying, so you really have to start much under. See what I did? Big. Now way down, way down. So what I would like to hear more of is huge contrasts from the bigger sound to the soft, but also pick things up on the decay. Like if you have a half note in measure 2, listen to the very end of the half note before you play the next measure 3, and make sure you're coming in on the decay so it doesn't sound like, wait a minute, it's too loud. Dominant, really soft. Now back in the keys a little bit. Yeah, so you really have to, listen to the ends of measures before you go into different dynamic levels, so that even if you go to more to forte, you want to go gradually into your forte, so everything is coming out of something else. I think that's the big issue here. And also really magnify your loud from your soft, and magnify your crescendo too. It just needs more magnification and exaggeration. Here's another check mark where we come out of, before we go back to the beginning, with this dark. Now, look how soft. The beginning. What I would do is, if I come back to the very beginning of this whole thing, but it's ending the piece, I would put a veil over it. Because you came out of this dark harmony, but then memory. You learn how to just lift your arm weight off, but you still attract the listener because you have some kind of connection into the notes. It never falls off into oblivion, but you always have a connection, whether it's your triple P, you've connected to your own ear, and you also connect to the listener that way, because it never gets thrown off, into under the rug somewhere. That was the biggest thing. Otherwise, it's hugely wonderful. And I like what you're doing in measure 17 with your afterbeats, where you're toning down the third one. Now it doesn't sound like it's pedantically played like an exercise. I think you could do something with that cello line. Perhaps the second time, make it a little bit different, the phrasing, of the cello. Like, let's try that. Let's hear you phrase 17, 18, 19, 20, and then we're going to stop and we're going to jump over to 25, 26, 27, 28, to do something different with the repeat of the same material. Pedal, pedal. Come out with this. Do you know that second half is more intensified because it's why? It's going up. The other one was falling down, right? So the second half, I would really like a singer. Exactly. Yeah, that is so beautiful. Now let's go back to 25, 20, and do something different this time on the repeat of that section. That's 25. Something different. Yeah, are you pausing? Wait a minute. Are you pausing? I heard this before, so I want to make sure. What I'm hearing is in 26, I'm hearing an extra beat or extra half beat creeping in beyond 3/4 time in 26. Yeah, I'm hearing an extra then 3/4 in 26. Let's do that again. 25. That's better.
Pedal that.
Yeah, if anything, I think I mentioned this before. If anything, I'd schmaltz the F sharp and then dip it. I mean, you could do anything. So let's see. It's decaying. Of course, this time I didn't do what I did before, which was second time. In other words, I decided I'll get softer there. Just do something different. Because it would work. It would work. I don't mean we go down to tiny P, but maybe go from MF to MP, and then we go to the climax again, and we go to the big stuff, because we don't want it to disappear altogether. But it's always nice to do something, and especially romantic music, like this is romantic Russian music, and we're going to take some liberties, but there's some liberties we can't take, but some liberties we can. I think all this really needs in terms of the polish is probably good pedaling, and getting deeper in the keys for the places that need to come out, more convincing crescendos, and then on decays, starting under into your crescendo so it doesn't abruptly. Yeah, that's all it is. It's just polishing right now.